First day back trading after just a horrible week of being sick last week. I didn't look at my screen once, didn't do anything. It was terrible. And anyways, first day back, markets sold off pretty aggressively. I took a long at one point to catch a little bit of the rebound. And we're going to go and go over that trade right now. Yo, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. It has been literally a week since I have seen you. Down bad. Not gonna lie. That was a tough week. I don't remember the last time I was sick for like longer than like 24 hours, maybe 48. And to feel like actual death for like a week straight was wild. I did not open my computer a single time from Monday through this morning. I guess last night I turned on my stream, but yeah, I didn't open my computer once. I have no idea what the market was doing. Looking at the daily chart, we're still kind of just chopping around here. Bottom-ish of this range, 650s. Yesterday was President's Day also, so that's why that's why I wasn't live. It was a holiday, half day obviously. Volume I think was pretty trash, and so today will be the first big day of the week. News-wise, got nothing really. Nothing today. Meeting minutes tomorrow, and then jobless claims Thursday with PMI, home sales. So Thursday will be the day for movement, big movement. Got somewhat of a VWAP open, 15 points off. Kind of bottom of the range. Looks like we probably snap back in, but we'll see. Snap back in from the bottom of the little short-term range, top of the little range, mid 80s, 90s. But we do have VWAP here as well. You know, for a half day yesterday, it kind of slapped off. Was that from the overnight session? Assuming probably Sunday night, not really yesterday's trading hours. BRSU 721. Oh wow, we're right into it, huh? Kind of interesting. Over here talking about not wanting to sling like crazy, and I really want to take the 720 short. The 720 short. Oh my goodness. Hedge pressure. Probably should have snagged. That's okay. Ours looking decent. It's just, I mean, daily level makes sense. It was also a pretty heavy slap, so like in some capacity a push to the top side makes sense. Like I think it is a cheap-ish long down here, but just sketchy. Like we got volume down here. We hardly had any volume throughout this whole little yoink. I mean, look at this. Literally teens for like kind of a big move. Like surely that gets backfilled, right? I'm inclined to think yes. I mean, Delta looks primed. Problem is it didn't look horrible on this whole flush either. 60 point flush, right? I don't want to get trapped 60 points. So this looks decent. I could probably get away with like a 68 scalp here. 5-minute structure still does not look as like that appetizing. The 1 minute and the 22 range are pretty appetizing to me, not gonna lie. But like then you look at the 5 minute and you're like, oh god, why am I actually contemplating this? Close at 43. Sub 10 points, depending on what Delta's doing, I'm fairly interested in. Taking a little stab long. Swap the lows. So weepy. I'm fine with rotating into the 20s here. Below that, I'm not super interested. But it's so sweepy right now that I am gonna give it the room. Sweepy meaning we're just like 5-10 points flowing. Blue line algo. Buyer's looking pretty good still. Blue line algo will always be the strongest thing ever. Candle just closed out. Blue line algo resistance bands merge. Get it for the home gym. Kind of a vibe, honestly. Again. Blue line algo with Delta looking decent. It's a tough one. Little double top. I do like the rotation to like 80. I don't know if I get all the way up there, but it's what I like. 80 to 600, to be honest. Granted, if we pop 600, we're going to rotate 625. A third time? There we go. Trying. Damn you, market makers. Just pop it. What is the blue line algo? Blue line algo is just the meme that is your average entry price. Will always be the strongest support and resistance, opposite of what you need it to be. In this case, I'm long off 52.5, therefore price goes below it and then it rejects off 52.5 cleanly. And it's funny because it always is, it like, the meme is that it's no matter what, no matter how many contracts you enter into, if you're average, like, say you got into like, you did the bad thing and you averaged into your trade or whatever, and you got like 5 contracts in, somehow the random ass number that is 52 or whatever the blue line is, the random number that the blue line is, will still be the ultimate resistance or support or whatever it needs to be. In this case, 52.5. Damn good. Damn good level. You should pay me for these levels. Just bounce around 15, 10 points. I don't love the 1 minute structure here. A little bit of sellers kind of coming through for the first time aggressively. New 5 minute candles opened up. Pretty decent sweep. If we could actually get some legs out of that, be a decent looking sweep off the lows. But it needs to get some legs and not retrade it, which it's looking like it wants to just retrade it. Still just dicking around in the 20s. I'm down, what, 25 points? But the markets are still very wiggly. What's crude doing? Crude kind of slapped a little bit, nothing crazy. Yeah, it's trying to push new lows. Just pinned in the 1.5 to 2 standard deviation range right now. Pinned in there. Delta still looks interesting. 5 minute structure's trying to catch. It's like it goes through these little moments of looking good, and then it closes weird every time. Like right now, the sweep into 20s looked good, right? And if it was to close up into the 30s, 40s, like it would look very solid. But then it gets randomly heavy again, right? Not randomly, it's obviously very heavy all day. We're at monthly hedge pressure right now, which is kind of a big deal. All right, we're just getting slapped. I want to give it the wiggle room for hedge pressure. Or for monthly hedge pressure. I just don't know if I really want it that bad. I want to see us bounce really bad off of this 515, 520 level. Monthly hedge pressure, 520s. Delta looks decent. We swept these lows, pop back into the range, right? Like that all looks and sounds very nice. The question is, can we catch a bid, right? And right now, we're really holding this -2 standard deviation pretty aggressively. So can we catch the bid or not? We're going to consolidate 515 or flush off of it, right? All right, get through the 1.5. Buyers have been looking good. Buyers have been awkwardly looking good all day, to be honest. Or Delta has been looking good all day, to be honest. Trying to pop out of the channel. The area that we're bouncing from right now, I think makes a lot of sense. That's what I was just saying. I think it makes a lot of sense. I'm down 10 points, 14 points, whatever that is. 15. It's a high beta day, though. Volatility's high. All of these candles, the ATR, whatever you want to call it, it's high. Moves are happening for sure. Needs to get through this area. These 40s, man, have been kind of tough. Mid 40s have been tough. Since I'm not going to be here tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and read tomorrow's dad joke as well. No stream tomorrow, FYI. I'll be in Miami. Spring is here. I got so excited that I wet my plants. Oh, I forgot to mute, my bad. I've been pretty solid about muting coughs all morning. Dude, this mid 40s. Trade 23 and a half. Oh, first green candle since the dump started on the 5-minute. Got volume down here now, 540. We got initial balance setting in 9 minutes as well. I like the 23 is getting traded. And they just eat it back. Back into monthly hedge pressure. Feels like we're kind of starting to round out, to be honest. We'll see. Monthly hedge pressure is still bouncing us. I'm sure there's people wondering why I'm not like out of this trade and flipping it or something. This is the type of price action where I'd rather be just kind of like patient on my one trade for right now as opposed to get chopped up on several different ones. This is the type of price action for me, at least, that I could have a trade that I lose $1,000 on, or I could take the $300 L, but I would probably try and trade it out and get stacked on several 15-point moves. So I'm just waiting to kind of see how we respond at hedge pressure, monthly hedge pressure. Dude, don't want to take the L. No, I'm fine with taking the L, to be honest. There's no reason for me to kill this trade here. We're sitting right at monthly hedge pressure. If we aggressively snap, then we snap, right? Which we're trying to do right now. 200 block of 500. We got initial balance being set in 3 minutes. Ugh. One minute structure looks good. 5 minute structure looks good. Delta looks good. But the Nasdaq is gonna have to get through this mid 40s is line in the sand. Average down? Nah. Not interested in that. I'm very comfortable with my one position size right now. The markets are moving enough. Why not average down? Markets are moving enough right now to where the 25 points that I'm down right now can happen literally that fast. Same thing with more downside, right? It can snap in a second. I got no reason to double in right now, double dip. Double or triple dip. All right, 1 minute till this candle closes. Gnarly cough. Was it the kiddos bringing home the plague from school? I got the flu last week. Got some remnants still. I think I got it from a wedding. That's the only thing we can think of. Because we gave it to the kids. The kids did not give it to us. Telling you, every slap gets bought up pretty nicely and every buy up gets slapped pretty hard. It's weird. It's not weird actually, it's just price action, but just something to note. All right, initial balance is being set in 20 seconds. And that is heavy. No longer interested. We snap 515. I think a comeback up into initial balance low makes sense. I got out the 80s. Coming back up into the 500s makes sense for a potential slap or rejection. But there was signs of life for me all the way up until basically just now. But we get heavy through the 515s monthly hedge pressure. I'm no longer interested with all the sellers coming through. One and done sort of day for me. Take it to the chin and move on. So I'm out of here. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Good luck. Be smart, be patient. Take an L. $1,300 loser. How could I have been better? Just don't take any trades probably, or take the 720 short that I had called out that I should have taken. Off of hedge pressure. Monthly hedge pressure did not really hold that well. Initial balance slapped through initial balance with aggressive selling going on means get out for me. So that's what I did.